downtown Moments looking for Van Drunen's presence in the local community. We really wanted to experience the place that Van Drunen is a part of. And this place we found looked like your typical small-town rural community. At first glance, we didn't find any grandiose display in Moments of what we assumed was an over-commercialized, industrialized farm. But upon further investigation and encounters with some community members that we found, we discovered that the heart of this place is deeply intertwined with Van Drunen's humble presence. We were pleasantly surprised to learn how the community really embraces Van Drunen and all that the farm does. We were wandering the back streets of the downtown area when we stumbled upon the Moments Public Library, and there we talked with two librarians about the Van Drunen farm. And they shared with us how the community loves the farm and the Van Drunen family. They love all that they do. And they explained to us how Van Drunen has always opened its doors, say for schools, for tours, so that students can learn about some of the food that they eat. And they told us about how the Van Drunen family gives back to the community, in addition to employing local Moment citizens. And they described to us how the Van Drunen buy the vacant lots in and around Moments so they can flip them and use them for their business, so they can provide more jobs for the community. We have to be honest. This definitely was not what we were expecting. This is perhaps the last response we thought we'd hear from the community. Upon hearing the rather stigmatized word of industrialized attached to the Van Drunen name, we weren't expecting such rave reviews. Our perspective began to change, though, after talking with the librarians. And as we headed off to explore Van Drunen Farms, we were rather hopeful.
So we arrived at Van Drunen Farms at their offices, and we met Christy Smith, Heidi Lopez, and Alan DeYoung. We walked into this conference room. They had a PowerPoint set up, and they had goodie bags for us filled with some information about the farms and some goodies from their products and stuff. It was very personable, and they seemed really excited and interested to have us there. They started off by asking our names, majors, and what we wanted to do after college, and kind of discussed those things. Christy Smith gave the presentation. She started off defining Van Drunen Farms as a farm and food ingredient manufacturing company, and they grow both conventionally and organically. They are mainly wholesale, so a lot of their products go into all the name brands that we all know and love, but you will never see their name, Van Drunen, on the products, but they're in anything that has anything to do with freeze-dried fruit, herbs, culinary herbs, and such. They also mentioned that they are one of two farms in America that do what they do, which is grow culinary herbs and freeze-dry them. Van Drunen Farm is located on about 1,500 acres in Moments. They also have some land in Indiana, in California, and in Serbia, so they're spread out all over the place. But most of their land and operations are located in and around Moments. They grow vegetables and culinary herbs, and they also have their freeze-drying operation in different locations around Moments. And we kind of toured around in the pickup truck and went and visited some fields.
How do I summarize such a unexpectedly fabulous day? Like you've probably already heard from us, we were so surprised by the encounters that we experienced that entire afternoon. When we first got to the Moments area, it seemed as if Van Drunen was absent and kind of a drone hovering above the town. We didn't see anything having to do with them. But after spending time with the highest tier of leadership at Van Drunen, it all made sense. Think about this. Honor God in all we do. Help people develop, strive for excellence, serve our customers with world-class products, grow profitably. These are all great ideals, and I think we could use these all personally for our lives. But get this, they're all part of Van Drunen's mission statement. Their mission statement, to honor God and help people develop, that caught us all pretty off guard. So after this, it really began to make sense what the librarian said as to why Van Drunen doesn't have their name plastered on every building in the town. Because, to be honest, they probably could. Van Drunen taught us a powerful lesson. Maybe you could even say, lead by example as text. But they showed us a balance that our group never surmised was present in any industrialized giant like Van Drunen. They taught us that the right way does not have to be exclusive to big farming. They showed us firsthand their care for the land. An impromptu meeting occurred while we were there, and a couple of the farmers came in with data about erosion, waste, flooding, and erosion at the same time without thrashing the land about like tyrants. They are the example for honest wages and dynamic partnerships. Their seasonal workers have the opportunity to earn up to $25 an hour plus bonuses. They started a partnership with Serbians and now learn from them. They model creation care even at the expense of their very own profit. The owner returned over 1,000 acres of farmland back to its natural habitat. See, all of this is forging a community, a place for food to grow, a place for families to thrive, a place for creation to be stewarded and redeemed, a place for joy to be shared. That is what our farm taught us. And we tenderly talk about Van Drunen as our farm. They embraced us as we learned what they had to share. And that day, we became better farmers, better stewards, and definitely better friends.